Hello to you. Welcome to the program, Dare Bear.
Dare Bear.
Yes, she's right. Is I, Ross Matthews, joined by Nicole Boyer and Mr. Malone.
Hello.
How dare you?
Oh my
Dare
gosh, there
Bear.
are so many things to get to. I
Okay.
think I just peed my pants.
Okay,
Oh my
because
gosh.
it's been 2 weeks since we've been here because we've been so much has been going on. I think the world can forgive us just a little bit. As you know, everybody, Nicole Malone, have you been watching from Burbank? Nicole and Tommy, her life partner,
Mhm.
got on her husband, I like life partner, got on an airplane and flew to New York City for the premiere of her show Dying for Sex. There's been so much going on. They stayed here. The show has become a phenomenon, as we knew it would be. A really phenomenal,
Really phenomenal work.
phenomenal work. So can we talk to Nicole about this? Like, do you think,
Yes, I
Malone,
have
don't you have
questions.
so many, I
I
have
have so many questions.
I bet I have more questions than you do. I bet you I do.
You think so?
I think I do. Yeah, because I want to know, like, what's it feel like? What was the high point? What was the low point? And most importantly, did Nikki try my $549 toilet while she was staying
Oh,
with
that's
us?
what I really want to know. And if she woke you up, if you got up at that hour.
Understood.
Did
Oh,
you?
these are it's good questions.
Nikki, may we do as we have so much to get to, and do you want to do a deep tease? I have a show I watched on Netflix that is so horrible, so terrible, and I cannot wait for episode 2.
What else?
Our book is coming out Wellington tomorrow. TNTO.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Pub Day. We'll get to
Oh, how
that.
celebratory.
Of course. There's
What a
something like
celebration.
I'm obsessed with, and it's my second year in a row being obsessed with. I'll talk to you about that. It has to do with the mother nature of it all. So much to get to. But first,
I also have, just so you know, I'm going to do a deep tease because I have possibly one of the biggest confessions of my life to make.
Oh.
I don't know what that could even be. Well, here's the deal. But first, before all of that, Malone, I've got to know, Nikki. Don't you want to know how Nikki's doing? Why don't you and I talk about around Nikki before we get to her? Did you, Malone,
Okay.
Malone, have you watched all of Dying for Sex?
Of course I did. I watched the whole thing when it came out the night before. Like it came out earlier, like on East Coast time or something. And I binged it
love
all.
you.
And I don't even know where to start. I have so much to say, but I do have one thing. The first thing that comes to mind, can I just blurt it out?
Yes.
Sure.
That they made Tommy Taiwanese made me so happy. Happy. And
Yes.
I loved it. And because that actor had the essence of Tommy.
Of Tommy,
He totally
right?
did.
Yes.
We
Yes.
kept saying, by the way, I have to
Yes.
just say that I have watched every episode as well. I
Okay,
finished,
Did you
I
binge
watched
it?
them in chunks. I couldn't binge. I couldn't sit and watch them all. So I did chunks, 2 episodes at a time. And last night we finally, and I told Nikki I would text you, and I decided to, what do we say around here? Save it for the show.
Exactly.
And
I'm
we
proud
never
of
do.
you.
Thank you so much. I finished it last night, and of course, I was a sobbing mess. It is the most beautiful piece of art that, Nikki, you should be, I just have to say, you should be so proud of yourself. It is so heartfelt and so true to you and Molly, and it never once goes for a cheap moment, not 1 second. Even when it could milk us and manipulate us as an audience, it doesn't. It plays it straight. It calls balls and fouls. It has its own point of view. It is uniquely you two. It is so beautifully done. I have, as I like to say, no fixins. I
That's
loved it.
amazing.
And as
Wow.
my friend who, we're friends and we're honest with each other about our art and what we do.
Yeah.
And we're supportive. I just have to tell you, I would have supported this no matter what.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I am so proud and blown away at how good it is, and also not surprised at the least. In the least,
I love that.
Thank you.
Well, if you didn't like it, what would you would still be the same? Like, oh, I love it. Is that
If
what
I
you're saying?
didn't like it, I would be exactly the same and
And
say
you
the
just
exact
be
same thing.
proud. I think you would be proud of me, but
If
I don't think
yes.
you would
Of
have
the-
the
of the
details.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
I would be
Yeah.
very proud, very proud about how. If I hated it, I would just be like, "Look at what you
You
did."
did.
Look,
should
it's like
have seen
with an
yourself
ugly
up
baby.
there. Yeah.
Look at your baby.
Look at what you. Oh my God! Look at your baby.
Can you believe you made a baby?
Yeah, yeah, Nikki, that's pretty. Gosh, very accomplished, very successful. I can't believe that you didn't tell me or Ross or no, I don't know. Maybe you did tell Ross that you had a scene with Carrie White and Loretta Lynn. Like, I'm sorry.
I
That's
know.
huge. And you,
Sissy Spacek.
why
I'd
didn't I know
also,
that
can I
until I
just
saw
say,
it? That's huge.
also,
Thank
and I
you.
did spend the whole time, and I think I can speak for everybody listening. This is my one critique. I spent the whole time, and I'm going to say what we're all thinking. Where was Ross? Because no, you
What
remember.
about me too?
Well, no one was thinking that. But during
No,
the
I don't want to take
now,
that. No.
now Malone, come on. But it was because this period of time was when we were doing a podcast, Straight Talk, and where was Malone? Malone, I'm going to ask it. Where were you? Where was I?
Mm-hmm.
Where was, you know what I'm saying?
You guys, this is the moment. This is the moment I really have been waiting for. That you were both written into the script. But
I know.
told
I
them
assumed.
right. And I just said, you guys, they are really in high demand. They are very expensive. And FX was like, you know what? We're going to have to cut the two. After Michelle Williams, it's Ross Matthews and Mr. Malone. We're going to have to cut the two of them. We're going to have to save money on the budget. So I'm just really sorry.
I blame Michelle Williams and her beautiful performance.
Who would have played you? Who would have played me?
Yeah, who would have played Nikki? Who would you have
Benson
cast to
Boone.
play?
I would want Benson Boone
Oh
to play.
God! Right.
Oh, just
Benson
because you're
Boone
always
would
doing
play
backflips
you.
off of the pianos. That's your signature
funny.
move.
Oh,
Who would-
Malone Boone could play you.
I think he
Benson
could.
Boone could play
Yeah.
you if he put a little
A
gray in
younger
his
version.
mustache.
Yeah.
Who would play me, Nicole? Who would you cast?
Edward Norton. Edward Norton.
Of
Edward
course.
Norton?
Of course.
But a younger Edward Norton
I
because
was thinking
he's of
Katherine
course
Heigl.
that oddly works as well. Why does that work?
It's
She
so
comes in with like a tight
the
haircut.
role
Like,
of a lifetime.
hello.
I had a role of a lifetime. It was sourdough. It was delicious. I can't stop thinking about it.
Nikki, you know what the thing is? Ross and I did live with you through all of this, and you would vent, or not even vent, but just, well, maybe vent to me about what you were going through when Molly was going through her stuff. And, I feel like I was a little bit of your Nikki when you were going through it.
I love that you said that. I honestly, because when you're laughing, but it's so true because when you're a caretaker and when you're the person in someone else's life, and listen, they took some liberties. I wasn't at Molly's bedside morning, noon, and night, but I have to say there was a time we were in Puerto Vallarta and I was FaceTiming Molly because I felt this weird like guilt for being away, and there was just a lot going on. But you two were my Nickies because I definitely needed
We were
a place.
Nickies.
Yeah, but we got cut out.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Listen, I understand it's
Right.
not about us, but I
Is
mean,
it not?
but that's the big problem. Right, Malone? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I understand it's not about us, but also, how dare you?
How dare you, Nikki? Well, how dare you too, Ross? I'm not even in your book. I'm not in Dying for Sex or your book. Where
You're
do I
not in my
fit
children's book. Oh,
You know what? It's
no.
so funny.
I'm
Speaking
not.
of the
It's
children's
terrible.
books,
Everybody-
somebody in the chat is asking specifically about this. Is Malone in Tio and Tio with a quesadilla? So what
I like
about
that.
the next installment is Tio and Tio, and the mysterious quesadillo.
Oh my God, quesadillo.
That
Oh
gets
my
an
God,
applause.
that's-
You please, that
come
deserves something.
on.
That's
Oh,
really
here
funny.
it is. Here's the applause for that joke.
Nikki.
And it's all about Malone being at our table requesting a quesadilla.
Nikki, all joking aside,
What?
so proud of you.
Oh my God.
What
Really
a
proud of you.
beautiful
Thank you.
piece of work and a monumental achievement. Truly,
Thanks.
truly, truly, no jokes.
Thank
I love
What-
you.
I received that. Yes,
What does
Malone.
it feel like? I mean, her line, like I think in the last scene, one of the last scenes is she looks over at you, Molly, and says, "You're my very favorite person." Now,
Oh.
this went out into the entire world. So you're everybody's favorite person. How does that feel?
You know, it's funny. It's something that it feels amazing. It feels really weird because I'm a flawed individual and I don't do things right
You
all
don't
the
have to
time.
tell us
right?
that, Nikki. We all know that.
But I try to be as honest and open and loving as I can. But when everyone says you're such an amazing person, I'm like, I'm kind of an asshole. Like, what?
Mm.
But I have to tell you this. That was something that was said in the podcast. It was in episode 6 where Molly and I are talking, and then the microphone kind of goes away, but I kept recording. And she goes, "You're my favorite person in the whole world." And I was like,
Mm.
"Really?" So they took parts of things that Molly said, and I had forgotten that right before she got sedated, I told her that I was proud of her and that I was
Mhm.
grateful for her and that I loved you. And I didn't realize until I watched it back. Oh my God, that was what I said to her in the podcast. And they just kind of flipped with it and messed
Mhm.
with the order of the lines. But I'm like, I love that they had such a respect for the podcast,
That's the word.
such a deep respect. And I'm so grateful to have Liz and Kim in my corner and my director Shannon. Like, I could not have had a better team of beautiful artists to honor Molly. So I
Well,
just,
and you talk about how like, oh, you're such a good person. I'm an asshole. But it allowed, that's what was so great about it is that like everybody was flawed and because that's real life. It's fucking real life, right?
yeah,
And it's almost such a freedom. Like you don't, no one is perfect. No one needs to be perfect. Just be you. And I felt like both of those, both,
yeah,
I was going to say those characters, both of you
yeah.
and Molly were shown as fully formed, round human beings,
Cool. I love that.
going through
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that so many of us have been through, whether it's a friend or your parents or your grandma or somebody. You know
Yep.
what that moment in that room is like, that
Hmm.
feeling and the lead up to it. It was so touching. I'll talk about it till the day I die. How proud I am of you,
Thank you.
Nikki.
Thank you,
Really,
Malone.
Nikki,
you did something amazing.
did you
Mm.
ever feel like you wanted to jump on social media or just scream really loud, like that's not how I act, or that's not what I do, or that's not
Right?
how I am? Did you ever have those? Did you have those moments? Like when someone else is playing you, it must be a little daunting.
You know what, Malone? You know how type A I am, and you know how controlling I am. I mean, come on, we've been friends for a very long time.
Hmm.
And you, like, going back to what you said, you both know what I was going through on the other side when I
Hmm.
wasn't my best self or when I was frustrated or it was messy. I vented to you guys. So you guys, if I couldn't have been there for Molly if I wouldn't have had the support system of you guys around me at that time. But there was never once, Malone, that my type A ass didn't get like, that's not how it was. I didn't feel any of that. And that's how I know
That's
there was a
good.
spiritual experience happening
Yeah,
here, that
There
there was a
was.
letting go and a releasing of the
a
art.
surrender.
I was so excited Jenny was playing me. I mean, I'm an actor. You create stories so you can play yourself someday. And they were like, "Ma'am, you're not famous enough to play yourself." I didn't care. I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, great. It's supposed to be what it's supposed to be." And I let go and I loved it. There's some differences,
I
but
think Jenny Slate's a better you than you are. Honestly,
How
could you get Jenny?
mean?
No, Nikki, do you think Jenny could do the podcast with us?
What if Jenny was just sitting there?
Like we just
And then there was
recast
Katherine
Nikki.
Heigl and Benson Boone.
Nikki, I think your producers have a great idea. Can you text Jenny and see? You know who could, Michelle Williams could play me, and she could do it better than me. I'll tell you right now. What can't
I
she
think you might
do?
right. Yeah, I think you could be right in
What
that. And
these both of these
Sissy,
performances, they should win. Sissy should. These people should win every award possible. I'm telling you
oh,
that acting was flawless,
oh.
and they're playing real people. That's tough stuff. I can't stop talking about it, but
Anyway, thank
the
you.
real
I love
highlight,
you.
there were two highlights I have to say. I got to go to the premiere with Nikki and watching her
Oh my God.
get her flowers, not like literal
Her,
flowers, but
I was like, who said
oh, I know.
flowers?
Like,
No.
did they give her a bouquet?
but no, but like
I
here's
know
the
what you
deal.
mean.
Nikki and I, Malone, you'll get, we're all like this. Every artist understands. Like you spend your entire life and career throwing things against the wall to see if something is good or works or it's a good idea. And all you get is no's. All you get is no, 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 no. The powers that be, it's just, it's 1 in a million gets a
Mm,
yes. And then you get a pilot and then that doesn't go anywhere.
right.
Right. Right. It's so hard. And I saw our friend Malone, create this and then walk the carpet and get the praise that she deserved. When
Oh,
we sat in that
Mhm.
theater and the head of the whole network got up there, you know who he talked about? Nikki Boyer.
oh,
And it's
you're so
because, and
sweet.
like to see you get that, like, yes, yes. Not
Yes.
only did you throw it against the wall, but it's stuck really hard. And it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
And
God,
you're
thank
getting the
you.
recognition. You deserve it. I fucking love you. And
Well,
I'm so happy for you.
we're
Thank
rooting for you.
you.
Like you're a
You are
one.
all rooting for
We're
you.
rooting for you.
Yes.
I felt that, Malone. I did. I felt it from you guys this
Like
whole time.
if Ross had that kind of success, there'd be negative. I'd be like, why did you do that? Like, what, you know? But with you, it's like,
What do you mean?
I'm so happy for her success. I'm so happy for everything that she's experiencing right now.
You mean when my miniseries comes out,
Yeah. You know, I'll
you won't
find
be
something up with it.
you
Prove me
won't.
wrong.
Oh, guess
I'll
what?
be bitter. I won't be in it. That'll be
You
something.
know that feud that it's Ryan Murphy's feud, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Where they did like Betty Davis and Joan Crawford.
Oh my
Remember
God,
that?
you too.
Yeah,
They should do a feud, Ross versus
they
Malone.
should be really good. That would be really good, entertaining, I think.
I
It
would
would.
love that show.
Hmm.
I already do.
Nikki, can you
I'm
sell it and
already.
produce it? Because that's what you do now.
Yeah,
Thank
actually,
you.
yes, I can.
Okay. The other thing
Okay.
that
She
I
took a
said there's
breath.
two things I
Enough,
needed.
enough.
There's two things that were the highlight for me. One was watching Nikki get her flowers.
Oh,
And number two, I think you know where I'm going with this.
oh Lord. What?
Seeing you use the
I
$549
knew it.
toilet.
I had a feeling, yeah. Toilet.
If you
Did you?
remember last week, and our construction is done. Do you hear? Listen, shh, listen. There's no nailing, no
That's
drilling.
amazing.
There's no strangers in the home.
I certainly hope there's drilling still going on in your
Hey,
bedroom.
hey, fuck yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But if you listened last week, we construction and I wanted the fancy Toto toilet, but it's like $5,000. And so we did research and I found through
I love
Walmart.com.
Walmart. I love Walmart.
I found Wellington found a $549 toilet that does everything the Toto does. It cleans your ass, hot,
Mm-hmm.
cold,
Mm-hmm.
warm seat raises, light up, insta
Mhm.
flush when you stand up. Even when you sit down, it does a little
Oh,
run just to
nice.
like,
Yeah, like a
it
little.
does everything. And Nikki got to see it in person. She came, she stayed at our home.
Yep.
Nikki, tell us everything.
Well, I just want to say this portion of the home that they built and created is like a dream come true. But here's my favorite part about
Mhm.
Ross and Welly
Mm.
is that they create this gorgeous oasis for themselves to have a
Mhm.
comfortable, cozy space. And then they're like, we got to go to Home Goods and get some cheap shit.
Well, you have to go to Home Goods
You
for a
have
couple
to,
things.
first, for a couple of things. I have furnished my entire house from Home Goods and from your
And
leftover
friends.
furniture
Uh-huh.
and friends.
Uh-huh.
But I have to say, what I love is you've got this high-end, glorious, gorgeous style, but you're not afraid to pay $5 for like a
Of
piece of art. Like
course.
it's my favorite way of decorating, and you guys have nailed it.
You
But what
mix it with like estate
you
sales
have
and
to,
and there's a couple, there's some art I dropped some coins on, but then
yes,
you
as you
like
should.
mix it with a that and a this and a
Yeah.
whatnot.
And it's just,
Mm.
oh my God, it's just so
Did
luxurious
you
and
see the
beautiful.
penis bench?
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
she did. Yes,
Did you
she
I
sit
did.
love
on
the.
it?
I did not. I was afraid.
Yeah.
I
But it
I'd
doesn't
didn't
look like
even
a
frightened.
take a
penis in
picture.
person. It doesn't look like a penis in person. Anyway,
Anyway,
I would
focus
have
for the
turned that
love
thing
of
upside
when I
down. That
walked
would have been
into
the
the
first thing I did.
I
just
know. You'd have
rid it.
sat right on that penis. So
Nikki can tell.
I said, I need to see the toilet. Now, at
First
this
thing?
point, pretty much. Well, because you
Within
got in at
probably
night.
15 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, of seeing you in the morning. And that toilet is stunning. It is
Yeah.
comfortable. It is
Comfort.
warm.
Warm.
It feels like a hug on your butt and your
Yeah.
butthole at the same time. So
Yes.
much so that Tommy and I, in real time, purchased a version of that, not the real toilet, and we just had it installed today.
Oh my
There
gosh.
is a thank you so much because it's on every other toilet. I've told you about it last week too. A
Yes,
version, a toilet seat that you attach. Of course, there's a bidet every situation, but it
right.
also has a warm seat thing you can just attach to any toilet. Nikki, she said she was going to. She sat down on my
Yes.
couch. I watched her order it. It arrived and it is it installed or being
Oh,
installed?
that probably made
It's
Ross so
He was
happy.
so happy,
Beyond.
so proud.
Shot
We
him over the
ordered it.
moon.
The wrong
Um,
size came in. We did get it. Now it kind of does look like a toddler toilet. I'm not going to lie. My fat ass does not fit on it,
ooh.
but I sat down and I immediately was like, Ross and Wellington. Oh my gosh, my
Oh my
butt is just
God.
warm and
Every
cozy.
time, and I want,
Yes.
and this is not just for you, Nikki, but anytime anyone's butt is warmed,
Yep.
please think of me.
You changed my life.
Well,
I
you've
know.
really refreshed a lot of people's buttholes, Ross. You were really into the bidets and now this new toilet. Toilet Talk. That should be the name of this
Name of the
podcast.
show, Toilet Talk,
Toilet Talk.
Potty Talk.
But
Mhm.
this, oh gosh, you know what? I'm just so proud of you, Ross, for getting it right and for inspiring the world to
Getting
make
it
good
right.
choices.
Getting it right.
He's getting it right with the new toilet.
Oh,
Yeah. When are you coming to visit Malone? Because you just have to.
When Steve croaks, I'll come out.
oh my
No,
God.
come on. Your dog
Oh
is
my,
right behind you. Steve's doing well. How's he doing?
He's okay. I had to take him to the vet this week.
oh,
He
what
got an
happened?
allergy shot. His tooth is loose and his allergies.
I
Oh,
have
he said,
news about Audrey.
What happened to
what?
her?
She's going to be fine. She's fine. But I went to the vet because she needed her allergy shot and her nails trimmed. And then,
Yeah.
I bring her there. They go, "Where's her pearl necklace?" I said, "I forgot to put it on." Cute, right? And then I'm in the waiting room. And they go, "Ross, can you come back here?"
Oh no, what? No, I don't like that.
I don't like that either. And of course,
Mm-mm.
um, I could have used a bidet at the time because my entire soul dropped out of my
Right.
asshole
Oh my God. I
when
know.
they
Ugh,
said, "Can you come back here?"
terrible.
Came back and she has a little like thing on her belly. I always thought it was like her food, just recent. And I'm like, "Is her food?" And then they go, "Have you seen this in your belly?" And I go, "It's a tumor."
Oh my God.
And
Okay,
they said,
Meryl Streep,
"No, but
My God.
it's
Shirley
It's like
MacLaine.
a Lifetime movie. It's a tumor.
Absolutely.
it's a hernia."
Oh, Baba,
Oh, poor little thing.
yeah.
Did she lift something
Yeah,
heavy?
because she really exercises a
Yeah,
lot.
I know.
I'm holding her up right now.
Can you show
So
us her tumor
her hernia,
or
Oh,
her hernia?
they
Oh,
don't have
it
to
is. I
do
could see it.
a little bump. And I go, "What does she need?" They're like, Nothing." Like when we put her down to like do her teeth the next time, we'll just go beep, bop, boop, sew it up and then a little tummy. She's fine. It's nothing going on. But now
oh.
I just feel bad because I have her move the heavy furniture in the house.
That's
I don't
terrible.
want to. All these home good finds. I'm like, "Daddy bought something marble. It's in the back of the car." And I make her go get it. I feel bad.
Oh, poor
Oh.
little thing.
Yes,
I
Malone. I think Malone
mm,
would fit in very well in your home, Ross. I think Malone, if you got once
Mm,
you get there, I do believe you would find it to be like this kind of magical oasis, and I think
it
you would
is.
really relax there.
It's a
I do.
magical,
really?
once in a
Yeah.
lifetime oasis, my home. I have to say, it's like that. That's the kind of place it is. And I'm not saying it's fancy. It is just, there's something about the
Mm.
trees and the hill where it is and the
Hmm.
privacy and the thing. It's just a special little spot,
I can
Malone.
see you there, Malone. I can see you there.
You would love
Really?
it. You'd
So,
never
Yeah,
Nikki,
know
yeah.
it.
when you got there, you got in late, and
The
was he
soup.
up?
The great question. So the deal was, I'm going to go get a hotel by the airport, and Ross said, absolutely
Yeah.
not. You're
Because
coming
she's
to my house.
landing at 11 something at night on a
The,
Friday.
so we land. Who flies in at that time, by the way? An asshole, me. We land, Ross texts, we're still awake. Get here. We sat on the tarmac for about 45 minutes. Ross and Willie went to sleep as they should, but we
I
stayed.
thought if she gets here at midnight, she lands at 11:10, is here by midnight. I'm like, I can stay up, right? So I like
I
have a
was,
coffee on there. And then at midnight, she's like, "We're still in the tarmac." I'm like, "Peace out, motherfucker. I'll see you in the morning." So I went to sleep
Peace
and
out, motherfucker.
I didn't hear a single thing when she
yeah, we
came in. Not
snuck
a
in.
thing.
I do.
Nothing?
I know
Nothing.
how to break into their home now. I am good to go. And
Yeah.
we got in and we slept. And then the next morning, it was pretty magical waking up in their home. And it was just great. It was
Did
so
you barge
lovely.
in her room, Ross, and be like, "Hi"?
No, I was up early, but I let them sleep and then whatever,
Good.
I'm a wonderful host.
He really
Okay.
is. Yes.
Okay. I made breakfast bars for everybody.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Okay.
nice.
Had our favorite sodas, our
Very
coffees, our teas.
hospitable.
Yeah,
Of course,
Malone.
I'm
I'm
good.
just saying, Malone, I'm telling you, you'd go there and you'd kind of feel like Snow White.
I would have your favorite things prepared for you. I know what you like. You like donuts. I'd have those. You like quesadillas. I have so many things like that for
I like
you.
all the junk food.
Of course. I
Mm.
would have so much stuff for you. I know what you like. Do you know what I like? I like terrible TV.
What have you been Okay, what's the
Yeah.
show you watched the first
Sure.
episode and can't wait to
Sure.
get the
Yeah.
second one?
Have you heard this show on Netflix? And I love a dating show because
Okay.
I'm convinced I can make a great dating show. So
Oh yeah,
I
Thruple
haven't,
Mountain. You've
Thruple
had
Mountain was
many.
an
Yeah.
idea that I pitched a
Hmm.
while ago and nobody bought it. Now there's a Thruple and 90 Day Fiance. I
Yeah.
was just ahead of
Hi.
my time.
Yeah, you were.
Um, so there's this dating show that was big on YouTube, and then Netflix decided they're going to do a live version of Pop the Balloon. Okay. It's a show that's on YouTube where everyone's holding a red balloon. There's like 10 women, and then out walks this guy. And like if you're interested in him, you leave your balloon open, like full. But if you're not interested, if he walks out and he's not your type, you pop your balloon, you're out.
Wait, you're
What?
not making this up. This is
Wait,
real.
This is what's been a YouTube show, and it's
Okay.
like you pop your balloon, they're out. Why'd you pop your balloon? Oh, he's short. I don't like short guys. Da, da. And then you start talking, asking questions, and then people are like, he'll say something terrible, and someone will pop it. Why? And they get in a fight. Well, you're not my type anyway. This, that, 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 this.
Okay.
That's
It's
stupid.
Nope, it's great. It's great on
You
YouTube.
don't like someone you pop a balloon.
I said it's great on YouTube.
Understood.
So Netflix decides they're going to do a version live. I'm like, great, I'm in. Let's go. 8 o'clock Thursday. I watch. It's so
What?
bad,
I
It
heard it
is.
was.
so
I think I
outrageously
saw
bad.
something about it.
They took every, and these are some of the these. I know some of these I know of them. These producers, they are good producers. They just, I think there's too many cooks in the kitchen or something. They took
Okay.
everything that made it great, took it out of it, and like they started instead of like a real person coming out, they started with Johnny, like reality star Johnny Bananas, who came out and like did like a shtick. What? No, I'm not watching for reality stars. I want to see dating and balloon
Yeah.
popping.
Okay.
Like, and so it was just so. And they on the YouTube version, they have the host has a hand mic, and if you pop your balloon, then they walk up and say, "Why'd you pop your balloon?" And Mike, on the YouTube or Netflix version for TV, everyone was mic, so everyone was
No.
talking at once, and it was just like,
No.
"What's happening? No, what?" And there was no coverage. Like you couldn't. Terrible. I cannot wait for episode 2. Please, everybody, tune in. If you want to hate watch something, hate watch this.
Please
Okay,
tell me the name again.
pop the balloon or pop my
No,
balloon.
that's
It can't be pop the balloon and they pop balloon. No, it just doesn't.
You can watch the episode that aired live on
I'm
last
looking
Thursday,
it
but
up.
I'm watching this Thursday at 8 p.m. I
I
will
think we
be
should all just tune
watching.
into that one. We're not going to miss
Maybe.
something by. We're not going to miss
Whatever.
something
Watch the
because we
first
missed the
one. But I'm
episode.
sure they cleaned up some of the episode. Like, you know what I mean? Once it goes live, I'm sure they, in post, go in and like fix some of the stuff that went bad. So I don't know if it's
Okay.
going to be as bad, the episode that was
No.
on this past Thursday. You got to watch it live. Okay.
Yeah. There's been a
Okay.
lot of good
In.
TV shows on. I mean,
Pop the balloon.
Pop the
Dying for Sex,
balloon.
White Lotus, Handmaid's Tale. You're watching Handmaid's Tale. You
Of
know which one
course.
I watch, and I will say I'm happily watching it because it's bad,
What? What?
and people may disagree with me. Is that what's that mid-century modern with the three gay guys?
Oh,
Oh,
I
yes.
saw
Is it
your
good?
review. Yeah, tell us.
Okay, can I just preface this by saying it's great they have a show like this out on air in this time of life, like where we're at as a nation, right? It's good that these gay characters are out there.
What? What?
It's
What?
it's so bad. It's so bad.
No.
What?
It's
These are
bad.
good.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not, these are good people that make it, though. I know these people. Is it
I
bad?
know, and I appreciate they're trying to do something good and just trying to make people laugh. And I'm not hating on them, but I just am being honest. Like Nathan Lane is over the top, that silly, like shake my butt, yeah, I'm so cute. And then Matt Bomer, just the looks go out the window. He's not a comic actor. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't work for me. It just
So I think what they're trying to do is like a gay
canned
Golden
laughter.
Girls. Is it, do you think it's the show or it's the format, that like kind of sitcom
Good
with a
question.
live audience that feels antiquated and old? Is it just
That is a
that?
good question.
Because there's not a ton of that going on these
I think it's
days.
the canned laughter. It's the jokes. It feels like it's trying a little too hard. Like they're trying to be funny. The lines are trying too hard to be funny. You know,
Well, I haven't watched it yet because I've been,
I'm excited to
caught up in
watch it
Dying for
now.
Sex, but
Yeah.
I'm going to
Hmm.
watch it. I want it to be good. I want to root for it, Malone, but okay.
I wanted to like it.
Did you watch
I
every
wanted to
episode?
like it. Not everyone, not everyone. I just feel like I wanted to be represented a little bit. Like better maybe or differently, and then
Oh,
Hmm.
you'd
that.
be great on it. They should put you on it.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You know what? It was frustrating because I knew I probably could make it funnier. Like if I wrote it, like if I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not funny, you guys. Do it like this. Say it like this. Like I'd love to have directed that. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
just
now
play
that
in the park with a little girl and go get
Understood.
happy ending massages.
Oh my God. Nikki, what
No,
were
I'm
you
just
gonna,
saying Sergio had a comment. Sergio, our lovely producer, he just said in our little our group chat that it's trying to tread a fine line between being raunchy but still tame enough for the general public. Do you agree with that, Malone?
Yeah, but the
Okay.
but the Golden Girls got away with it. Like
They did.
they were so you can't say something is like the new Golden Girls. You just can't do that because people are going to have these high expectations, right? Because the Golden Girls were perfect.
okay.
They were.
Well,
Okay.
I'll watch it. I'll give my opinion.
I'm gonna get, yeah, I'd love to. Let's do a follow-up. I love that.
Yeah, and I don't
Can
hate it because I don't hate anything. It's just like,
so look, okay, we talked about Nikki's show. We talked about the toilet. Can we talk about the book coming out tomorrow?
Can we
nope.
please?
Malone, nope. Malone, have you ordered your copy?
I thought you were sending me a copy.
Oh, geez.
Nikki got a copy.
No, I didn't. I bought one.
Oh, that's nice.
Have you
Malone, do you
not?
want me to buy you one? I'll send it to
No,
you.
no, I can. I
Yes.
can.
Somebody, you buy him one and buy one. You guys, you have to buy. You have to
Well, why
support.
are on your stories? I see like Gloria Estefan that she has a book.
She bought
Michelle
it.
Visage has a, but they all bought their books. How'd they get them
Yeah,
early?
that is, you know what, Malone? This is a great question
Thank
because
you.
how
So
did all
why
these celebrities
he's
get a,
sending them books and
but
not
not
us,
us?
and then wants us to like,
Wait,
nope,
what?
I'm not
I
in it.
did no
I
such
Wait
wasn't
a
given a
minute.
thing.
book.
Hmm.
Did Nikki give you Dying for Sex for free? I had it before it was out for the rest of the world.
Well, I do wish she would have told me about doing a scene with Sissy Spacek, but I'll forgive her on that. And she did put me in the podcast. I have one line in the podcast.
Did you know
That's
that,
true. I
Ross?
did know that.
Yeah.
I
Do you know
did
you
know
remember
this.
your line?
Molly, is that you? Is
So
that
he
it?
sent 16 versions of it. And then
Mhm.
it was going like this. Molly, is that you? Molly? Molly. Molly, is that you? And I was like, this
And
is
then-
fucking
Wasn't it
brilliant.
like a dream sequence?
Yeah, and you were really great in it.
On
Wait,
the- you
can we
should,
be serious? You've written 2 books yourself. This is your first book with your husband,
yeah,
Tio and Tio. How does it feel to be
yeah. How
like,
does it
hey,
feel?
we are now sharing a story that's not only going to impact people, but children. Like kids are going to be reading this book, going to sleep, thinking about this beautiful story and this little adventure. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah. Malone, can you get your phone out and order it?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not ordering that book.
Do it
No,
right now. I need you to show the people how to do it. Get your
if
phone
you
out.
send me a
D-
book,
d-
I'll do an Insta story
Send a
about it,
book. Send a book.
and I'll tell all my
Send
friends
yourself a
about it.
book.
Nikki, I got so many people to watch Dying for Sex. My whole block watched it.
Thank
But
you.
how many people have you told about the book?
Not one. Am I in it? If I'm in the background, if I'm a little character in the background, I'll
Are you in
happily
Dying for
buy it.
Sex?
Well, I was in the podcast.
Doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It factors in. It factors in.
It factors
Doesn't factor in.
Thank
It
you,
factors.
Nikki.
It
Thank
doesn't
you.
factor.
Factors.
You
No, I ain't buying that
factor
damn book.
you.
I ain't buying that damn book. I'm
Yeah, you're buying that book. Buy it right now, Malone.
not buying it.
Buy it right now.
Mm-mm.
Now.
Because you lied. You said they bought their book and then they got them early.
Because
You sent them. You
I
said, I'm
didn't
going to send
send
all
them.
the celebrities the book.
I didn't send a thing.
Then how did they get their books?
I'm sure people sent them. What am I doing? Going to the fucking post office? No. What am I packaging
Why
up?
did they get their
I
books
wore, You know what I
early?
put? I put on my brown shirt and my matching brown shorts. I got my UPS van and I drove it to to Star Island so I can give it to Gloria Estefan. No,
No,
I
I
did
didn't
not
say you
do
went to
that.
Star Island, but you
No,
had your
okay.
publicist or
I didn't
somebody send
do
them
it.
books.
I don't
All
know. What do I-
celebrities, not normal folk like me and Nikki.
What am I supposed to do? What am I send? You know what I should do? Why don't I send a book to every American? How about Canada too? There are
You're
neighbors
taking it too far because you
border.
know you're wrong. You feel guilty. You need
I'm
to
not
send one
wrong.
to
You
me.
know what I
We're
do?
your friends forever. Very supportive.
Are you
Nikki
friends
officiated your
support-
wedding.
Friends support friends. I support Nikki. Okay, I would support you. I do support you. How many times do I shout out?
I support you and-
MaloneIntuitive.com.
Thank you, but I support you. I support
Buy the
you.
book. Prove it.
No, I say if you send me the book, I'll do a little Insta story like all the other people.
You guys, somebody in the comment section, Rebecca A said, Bookgate 2025.
There's no bookgate. There's no
This
bookgate.
is book.
Bookgate.
This is it.
I like
Book-
that,
No, because
Rebecca. Thank
he's
you.
going to get the book and post about it.
No one needs to thank you. No, I'm not.
Don't
doing
post
that.
about it. Just get the
You
book.
send me a book, and I'll tell all my friends, and I'll tell a
Anything
block.
else? Anything else I could do?
Just a book.
Let me talk to you about what I send Malone. Let me tell you what I send Malone. How about that everything bagel seasoning? That's salt-free everything bagel seasoning.
Yeah, that is good.
That's good that I just send, right? When
Oh,
you're
you
sick, do I
sent
send you
him
food and
that?
stuff? Yeah, I do, right? Mm-hmm.
I
So
love
I
sending
send you
Malone
stuff.
food.
Mhm.
I send Malone food. Yeah.
So fucking, I'm not going to send you the book.
Okay, maybe I'll buy the book, but only if you tell me how those celebrities got those books early.
Okay, here it is.
That was so
Here's
elaborate.
the true story. Okay. They ask for
This
a
is Bookgate.
list. They say, is there a list of like influencers, friends that you have, right?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they
And
do.
so you know what this is like, right? And so you're like, oh, and so then they go through like people that they've seen you that they know that you have a connection with, and they send you a list, and you're like, oh yeah, that'd be wonderful. Oh, that'd be great. And then they send it to them. Okay. So like I don't compile the list. I glance at the list. And I apologize that I did not include you on that list. And I do apologize.
Oh. Well,
Aw.
where-
Can you
can
put
we
us on the
mad
list
now?
now?
It's too late. You didn't make the list. Too late.
Fuck that list.
Sure.
I want to see that list. Can you read the list to me?
Yeah, I have the list right here. All it says is
Not
not Malone.
Malone.
That's the list, the whole list. Everyone but Malone.
I noticed in one of the scenes in the book, because I don't know where I saw it, maybe on Gloria Estefan, she opened it or something. But there's like the guests, the wedding guests, and I didn't see me in there at
Oh
all.
no, good, because you're not in it.
And I had a very distinct outfit on and everything.
Yeah, no, you're very perceptive. You are been cut from the book.
Never was in it.
Nope, never once.
Not even a thought. Not even a thought.
Not even the thought of a thought.
Oh,
Isn't that
God,
awful?
this is so loving.
So mean. Oh, but Gloria Estefan on Star Island gets one.
Sorry.
Well, why don't you go do me a favor? I'll send you one when you have 4 decades of hit songs, okay? And amass a global audience of billions of people. Let me do that, and then I'll send you a book.
I'm really proud of your book, Ross. Can't
Thank
wait
you.
for Malone to get it. And
Do you know what?
Malone?
Do you know what the next book is about? It's about a young boy who tries so hard to be inclusive and kind, supportive of everyone in his life. And he does something he's proud of. And he's so excited. He says to his friends, he goes, "Oh, will you help me tell everyone?" And then
And then what?
the villain
Mhm.
says, "I want it for free. Me, free book." Right. And it's the little boy, the little angel boy says, "What? But I want to help you. We'll help each other." And the villain goes, "No." And that's the book.
That's not fair. Because I started it off by saying,
would
why
you
did
buy
they
that
get
book?
books?
Would you buy that book?
Yeah.
And he would buy Tio and Tio in the infamous Quesadillo.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I
that-
like that. Tio
Yeah.
Tio and the infamous
This
quesadillo.
Yeah.
Did you just come up with that, Nikki?
Well, I am an executive producer of a television show, so now these
I know,
titles
she's
just
got
come
Produce
great
to me.
that.
ideas. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys, my armpits are sweating. That's so fun.
Nikki, I have a question. Do you feel a pressure now to have to do the next thing? Like a next, like do
I
you
feel
have
an excitement around it, not a pressure, but an excitement. That's a good question. But I mean, yeah, a little bit. Not pressure, but like, ooh, what's next? And I
Yeah.
love telling people's stories. I love telling real people's stories. So I'm excited about what that looks like.
I can't
I
wait to see
do-
what you do next.
I know. Thank you. I love you.
Because I'd be
Love
like,
you.
oh, Dying for Sex was so good. I want another hit. I gotta get another hit.
I know.
I'd put pressure on myself.
Oh no, no
get it.
pressure. Just you know what I mean?
I was just
You're not-
asking. I wasn't accusing her. I was just saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I understand that. But Nikki, I just want you like no one here's the thing. When you have this kind of like this thing that you made, no one will ever be able to take this away from you. You know,
forever.
forever. You did this. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for saying
course.
You're
that.
everyone's favorite person in the world.
Ah.
That's pretty
Aw.
amazing.
We're gonna bring in
Everybody says that's
Joseph.
amazing. I get tired of hearing that's amazing.
let's bring Joseph in very quickly. Joseph from
Please,
Atlanta
please, somebody come in.
has a
Nikki, poor Nikki.
confession to make, which I think is great. You know, remember confessions?
Yeah, how dare you? Like, bring it in, share your shame, get rid of the shame when we flush it. So I cannot wait to hear what is being shared.
Oh my
To be
God.
honest. Or it's an
Joseph
advice.
in
Yeah.
Atlanta. Wait, Sergio, are you sending Joseph in from Atlanta in? Is he still here? Okay,
Great.
Sergio says 1 second. He's coming in.
Kate B said this is the real how dare you moment. See, I think it is right in line with how dare you. How dare you not buy my book?
Right. How
Yeah.
dare you not make me a character?
Mhm.
Somebody in the chat room said mom and dad are fighting. It's so true. Hi, Joseph.
Oh no, we're not
Hi.
fighting. No, we're
Hi.
not fighting. Just so you know, Malone and I aren't fighting.
We aren't?
No, Malone.
It's okay. We can all
No.
not fight together.
It's not fighting. It's just because fighting means that there's a way to fix it. You know what I mean? That there could be resolution.
Yes.
Let's meet Joseph from Atlanta. Hello, Joseph. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi, how are
Hello.
you?
What a nice smile.
Thank
do
you.
have a
It's the
wonderful
beauty
smile.
filter on the camera.
Oh, now I hear that you have a confession to make. Is this true?
It is 100% true. Wait, how do you do the salutes?
Oh, well, you do well, for starters, you have to do the Dare Bear salute, okay?
I'm just a wheelchair bear.
Yeah.
Dare Bear.
That's right. And you swear on something very important to you, something sacred to you, that what you're about to say is true. So please do the Dare Bear salute and take the oath.
Yes. I'm Joseph, and I swear on my best friend in the whole world, Lancelot, that this is 100% true. And so
Dare
it's
Bear.
the same. It's 100% real.
Okay, great. So we will not judge you. This is a safe space, and we will flush any guilt that you have. So take it away, Joseph.
Thank you. That is so kind of you.
Of course.
So I used to live in Atlanta, or Austin. I live in Atlanta now. And my friend Lancelot came to visit me. And just a little backstory, I used to work at a very busy AT&T store in downtown Austin. And people used to come after every music festival religiously getting pickpocketed. And they were like, hey, we need to get replacement phones. And it was just like a nightmare. So it has me like on edge, of course.
Right.
And so we go to a bar. It wasn't a gay bar, it was a straight bar on 6th Street. And I felt I know, right? 6th Street is so dead. But I felt somebody graze against my back, and I swore up and down that my wallet was back there. So I reached back and it was gone. And so, like, I'm non-confrontational. I'm very passive usually, but I had to put on a show. We're in, a straight bar.
Sure.
So I turned around, and the first person that like I saw that walked by me, I grabbed onto them and I confronted them. And I was like, you need to give me my wallet back, you little, and he was so scared. He was like, Mister, no, I promise I don't have it. And I was like, I know you took it. Of course, my voice was much more manly because I was playing that role. And lo and behold, I felt my front pocket and it was there the whole time.
What did you do? Did you say anything? Did you apologize?
I did not.
You just pretended.
I was such a bad person. I feel so bad because it was like another gay boy and he was there with a bachelorette party and he looked so scared, but I couldn't do it. And I was just like, you know what? Just go. Just get the hell out of here. And then like my friend Lance was like, what just happened? I was like, we need to go. I found it. We gotta go.
Oh my God. Well, I assume he's probably watching right now.
I hope he is. And if he isn't, I hope you invite him on next time.
Right? So do you have anything you want to say to him?
If you're out there, I don't know what his name is, but I have a feeling his name is Greg. I don't know. I'm just making it up. Greg,
Sounds
if
like
you're
a Greg.
out there, I'm so sorry. From one gay man to another. I mean, you were younger than me back then, but anywho, from one gay person to another, I should never have accused you, and I should have apologized. And for that, I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel that.
Aww.
I'm glad you didn't lose your wallet. I think it's very brave of you to make this confession here.
Yes.
Do we think we should flush Joseph's guilt?
Absolutely.
We should flush
Please
it down your
do.
brand new
Yeah,
toilet. The
'cause
kind
he's
that
good.
flushes. Yeah, when you stand up, it just naturally flushes. That kind
Yeah.
of toilet.
Do you want when I flush this guilt, do you want to sit on a cold toilet that doesn't clean your ass? Do you want to sit
Never.
on a warm ass cleaning toilet? Which
A
one do you
warm
want?
ass cleaning kind, please.
I happen to have one right here. So take your
Oh,
seat.
thank you.
What does the seat feel like?
Oh,
It's nice and it's giving me great feelings, and I'm feeling very released.
God.
Oh, how
Before I flush,
wonderful.
Before I flush, will you just take your wallet and put it in your front pocket? I just don't want it to fall in the toilet.
Wait,
I thought you were going to say, take your wallet and buy my book.
it was in my back pocket, so now it's in front of me. I know where it's at.
Did you buy the book yet?
Yes. I'm
He's gonna
going
have
to.
That's going to
Take
be
your
his
phone
next
out.
confession.
Take your phone out right now. Take your phone out right now.
Yes.
Okay, open it up.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Search Tio and Tio on Amazon. Show me, and then you can just show me the receipt, and then we'll flush your guilt.
You should have people
Okay.
on today, the rest of the show,
Wait,
just showing their
I have
receipts.
this one. I have the name drop.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. That's
Aw,
good.
That's supportive. I bought
I
that.
so
usually
proud of
buy
you.
them. I just haven't had a chance to yet, but I promise I will.
Okay, guess what? You flush your guilt whether you buy it or not.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Dare Bear salute to you. Thank you so
Dare
much for
Bear.
Thank you,
sharing.
Joseph.
Dare Bear.
I love y'all.
Love you too. Thank you,
Mwah.
Joseph. Thank you.
Oh
Oh,
my
you're not a bad
gosh.
person.
I love
Not a
that.
bad-
I love
yeah.
that. That's a good that's a good one because then you double down and you're stuck and then like you say, "Oh my God, I was wrong" in the middle after yelling at somebody. Oh God, that's
I hate that
embarrassing.
feeling. You want to put like an ad out, or you want to find that
Totally.
person. to go
Billboard or
back. Yeah.
something. I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Malone, it's okay, and I accept your apology.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything you really want to say to me before the end of the show?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to me?
Not a thing.
Ugh.
I want to thank Nikki and for being here. You,
Nikki.
congratulations on your show. Nikki, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so incredibly grateful. Love you both. Love the support.
you.
Thanks for bringing me on, Drew. Malone, thanks for being just the greatest human ever.
I love
The
you.
deep tease of my deep, deep, deep confession. We're going to have to wait till the next episode.
Why?
Yeah, we're just going to have to. But I do have to tell you, I'll give you a
shoot.
hint. It's in reference to an item in the kitchen. There we go.
Okay, remember this, and next week we're going to start with that confession, okay? Nikki, you're writing this down?
I'm ready. I do take notes on this show.
Good. Me too. I have notes over here, so I'll put it
I
in here.
can't show it to
I'm going to
you.
ask Shaman Shannon to buy the book.
That would be amazing.
I'm going to ask her
You know
about.
what? Ask her if she wants a free one because I can send it to her. If you want to follow Sergio, our producer, he is at Showtime Chamaco. Also, J-Rod, Josh Rodriguez,
Hi,
Josh
J-Rod.
_Rodriguez
Hi,
_
J-Rod.
J-Rod. Next week, I would love you to pop on too and chat. He's the one handling when people zoom in and talk to us. If you want to call us this week, the number is 360-399-6289. That's 360-389. I can't read this without glasses. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, how cute. I can
Uh-oh.
help you. 360-399-6289.
Aw.
That's right. And you can leave us a voicemail. We may just play it on the air. If you left one in the past 2 weeks, I didn't get to them yet. So we'll have a ton of them maybe next week. Nikki has a confession. Malone.
We'll have the book.
I do have a confession.
Ooh, next week? Can you
Yeah,
tease it?
I
Like,
just
give us 2
remembered it.
lines about it.
It
Just
has to
a
do with a
reminder.
massage.
Great.
Oh,
Thank
great.
you.
Okay, God, that's a heavy show next
I know.
week. Nikki, Malone.
The
What was
book.
that?
The book.
What else?
Malone will have the book.
Wait, just to be clear, it comes out tomorrow, right? So
It does.
where can you go get it?
Oh, I think everyone should have a copy by now. I sent it to just about everybody.
Well,
Especially Gloria Stefan.
yeah, and Michelle
Oh,
Visage,
yes,
Barbara
ask them if you can borrow
Streisand,
theirs.
Liza Minnelli,
Yes.
RuPaul, they all have it.
They all have it. Yeah, so just find one of them and ask them.
Did you go up in a rocket like Katy Perry and Gail King?
I wouldn't. I watched it today. I would not.
Oh, my God.
Too much to live for.
Ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
No, I would have been terrified to go up in that thing. And it looks so much like a penis.
So much. That was the best thing about it.
It was. It really does. It's like, did they do that on purpose?
Yes. It's because a man made it.
Yeah. Weird. The whole thing
know
was
what I mean?
weird.
It was weird, right? Why do men make missiles that look like giant penises that like penetrate the ozone?
I
It's
just
like,
found it weird that women were in that going up.
I know,
Like,
but you know,
it's
aliens, all
bizarre.
alien air vessels, air UFOs always kind of look like vaginal, like they're kind of like, you know what I mean,
They
like
kinda
the
do.
shape.
Isn't that where
Yeah,
all life comes from? Is from the
Well, that's
vaginal area.
interesting.
that is
While
interesting.
men just
It's
penetrate
subliminal.
and like destroy things. They're just like, "Meow."
We should build a UFO and make it look like a giant vulva.
Oh, I would. I love that. I would ride in that.
I would ride in that too.
So you really wouldn't go up in a rocket if they had like a gay version, like there are gonna be gay guys going up. Would you? And then,
Well, yeah, I assume that one would be going to Uranus.
Dun-dun-dun.
Malone it's Mr. Malone or fake MaloneIntuitive.com. Nikki is Nikki
I
Boyer.
have a
The show is
podcast too.
dying for sex. So you can, right now it is on FX, Hulu, Disney Plus. It's taking over the world. Watch it to find out why.
It's so good.
It is so good.
So good.
Thank you, guys.
I love you.
you
And
all.
Tio is
Nikki's
out
so good.
tomorrow. Nikki is so good. By the way, Nikki's in it too. Mhm.
How do you
Oh, yeah.
stay so neutral? Beloved.
Nicole,
I just stay
she buys the book. She buys the
right.
fucking
And
book.
I just stay somewhat quiet and let you guys do it. So I'm
That's
always
not-
like, I'm just the for once in my life, I'm the quiet one, which is such
You're loved by like everyone. I'm not.
that's not true.
Well,
That's not true.
I'm just myself. I'm not.
Everybody, go support Nikki. Support Malone if you care to.
Aw.
And if you would like to, I'm sorry I couldn't send everybody a book, but if you'd like to, the book is super duper sweet. It's about showing up for your family, showing up for the people who you love, and that you matter no matter who you are, no matter how old you are. Sometimes the littlest things in the world can touch people that love you more than you could ever imagine. It's Teal and Teal. So all joking aside, seriously, I would be honored if you guys would consider getting it. If you don't, honestly, it's fine. Seriously. But if you want to, it's coming out tomorrow. So get it. Thank you so much.
Congrats. Love
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Tio,
Thank you. Love you
Tio,
guys.
dying for
Good job.
sex.
It's good things. MaloneIntuitive.com. We're all doing things. I'm proud of all of us. Okay.
Isn't just being alive enough?
I love you.
On that note,
Say a Dare Bear salute.
we love you.
Love you.
Bye. Bye.